Hello, and welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to talk about another network model, the bridge network model. This is the default type of networks in Docker containers. All the containers in the same bridge network are connected with each other, and they can connect to the outside world via the bridge network interface. Let's see it in action. Here, I'm at a new terminal. We do docker network ls to list all the Docker networks on my localhost. Docker creates a default bridge network called bridge when Docker daemon is initialized. We can check out the details of this bridge network by running docker network inspect command. As you see, the subnet 172.17.0.0/16 is allocated for this bridge network. The IP range of this subnet is from 172.17.0.0 to 172.17.255.255. Now let's fire up our first container on this bridge network. Just do docker run -d --name. We name the container container_1. This time we run the BusyBox image as well. Then sleep for 1000 seconds. In this docker run command, we don't specify --net flag. The built-in bridge network will be automatically chosen for the container. Now the container is up running. Let's run ifconfig inside the container to list all the network interfaces of the container. As you see, there are two network interfaces, a loopback interface and a private network interface. The loopback interface is the same as the one of the closed container of the previous lecture, which is 127.0.0.1, and it's used for internal applications and can be connected to the outside world. The private network interface is connected to the bridge network. As we have demoed previously, the bridge network on the host machine has the IP range between 172.17.0.0 to 172.17.255.255. This network interface is exactly within the range. It can be used to access other containers in the same bridge network. Let's prove that. Here, we fire up another container, container_2, in the same bridge network. If we list all the network interfaces of this container, as you see, the private network interface of the second container is 172.17.0.3, which is also within the IP range of the bridge network. Now, let's ping container 2 from container 1. As you see, container 1 can reach container 2 by IP via the private network interfaces of each other. Containers can also use this private network interface to connect to the outside world. Let's ping 8.8.8.8 from container 1. See? We can reach the Google's public DNS from this container. Now we can demo containers within the same bridge network can connect to each other. They can also connect to the outside world. However, by default, different bridge networks are isolated from each other. Containers within one bridge network can access to containers within another bridge network. Let's demo that. Here, we create another custom bridge network. The command to create a Docker network is docker network create. Docker network create command takes a -- driver option, which specifies the driver of the network. We use the bridge driver to create a bridge network. Then we need to give the new network a name. Just name it my bridge network. Now the network has been created. If we do docker network ls, we can find out the newly created Docker network. Let's check out the IP range of this new network. The subnet is 172.18.0.0/16, and the IP range is from 172.18.0.0 to 172.18.255.255. Let's fire up Container 3 from the new bridge network. Just add a -- net option and add the name of the new bridge network. Now, if we check the IP of Container 3, we can see it is within the IP range of the new bridge network. Next, we get the IP of Container 1 and ping Container 1 from Container 3. As you see, we can't reach Container 1 from Container 3 because they're within different bridge networks, and each bridge network is isolated from each other. But Docker has a feature which allows us to connect a container to another network. Once connected, the container can communicate with other containers in the same network. This is done via the Docker network connect command. Let's see how it works. Here, we want to connect Container 3 to our old bridge network. So we can do Docker network connect bridge Container 3. Now, if we list the network interfaces of Container 3 again, we can see Container 3 has one extra network interface, which is exactly within the range of our old bridge network. Now, if we ping Container 1 from Container 3 again, see? We can reach Container 1 this time, as Container 3 has already connected to our old bridge network. We can also disconnect Container 3 from the old bridge network. Just do Docker network disconnect bridge Container 3. Now, if we list the network interfaces, we can see the just added network interfaces has been removed. Let's recap. In this lecture, we have demoed the bridge network model. In a bridge network, containers have access to two network interfaces: the loopback interface, which does not have network access to the outside, and a private interface, which is connected to the bridge network of the host. This is the one used to connect to the outside network. All containers in the same bridge network can communicate with each other. Containers from different bridge networks can't connect with each other by default, but we can manually connect a container to another bridge network. Bridge network is the most common network model in Docker. Comparing with the non-network we introduced previously, bridge network reduces the level of network isolation in favor of better outside connectivity. A bridge network is most suitable where you want to set up a relatively small network on a single host. That's it for this lecture. I hope you've enjoyed it.